I'm so excited for this level 1 Pilates class today. Let's get started on your back. So I would like you to lay down on your back, and you're going to have your legs hip distance apart. Feet are flat and arms are next to your sides. Okay, and just take a couple breaths in here. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Kind of get all the wiggles out. I like to find myself nice and heavy on my mat. On the next inhale, I want you to sweep your arms up and back, and then exhale, bring them back down to your sides. So what we're doing today as you continue here, we are doing, like I said, a level 1 Pilates class. That means that it's appropriate for anyone, whether you're a beginner or whether you're advanced and you just want to refresh and kind of get back to the basics a little bit. If you've had some aches and pains recently and you just want to start out a little bit slower, if you're advanced, this is a great place to be. This is a nice relaxing workout, but it will also give you a great workout, okay? So don't ever think that level 1 or beginner means easy. It doesn't necessarily. Also, I'm not going to be going over all the principles of Pilates. I have a couple other intro to Pilates classes that are great for that. So if you are completely new to Pilates, I recommend that you check out those introductory Pilates classes to go over all of those foundations and principles, okay? So inhale, bring your arms back, stay here. Exhale, I want you to curl your tailbone, and you're going to roll yourself up into a bridge. Okay? Inhale, now sweep your arms back down to your sides. Exhale, curl, roll yourself back down. So we're following our breath. Inhale, arms reach back. Exhale, curl your tailbone, roll yourself up. Really try to find each backbone moving one at a time till you're in this nice straight line at the top. Then the arms come back down to your sides. And then you get nice and heavy as you roll back down. Okay, inhale, arms back. We'll just do 1 or 2 more of these. It's a great way to get that breath warmed up. And by that I mean that you are just finding a pattern and getting in touch with your breath again. We tend to hold our breath throughout the day without even realizing it. Okay, so roll back down. Arms back. This is the last one, okay? Curl, roll yourself up. Really nice for the spine to get some articulation. Now, keep that bridge for me as you reach the arms down and back again. Exhale the arms. Inhale. And remember, at any point, if you need to skip an exercise or rest, please go ahead and do it. You know your body best. It's no big deal ever if you need to take a rest and then come right back in. Arms reach back, stay here, and then roll back down. Nice job. Let's bring the hands now behind the head. So I would like your thumbs at the base of your skull. Elbows are out wide, and you should just see your elbows in your peripheral vision. Okay, so they're just about here. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin, roll up into your crunch or your abdominal curl, and then just inhale to bring it back down. And exhale, roll up. So this is one of those exercises that I meant when I said level 1 does not mean easy necessarily. This is still really great ab work. All we're doing is slowing it down a little bit and breaking it into pieces. That's what's nice sometimes, is to kind of come back to those pieces instead of going faster or throwing it all together or getting fancy, which we do sometimes in those advanced workouts. So when you're rolling up, you're trying to keep your tailbone down, right? So don't let your tailbone lift when you roll up. What you want is the shoulder blades off, but your tail is still flat. Okay, so your low back flattens, but your tailbone stays flat. Roll up, stay here. Turn to your left, come to center, turn to your right, and center, and roll down. Come up again, but now go to your right first. So you're twisting and center and twisting, center, and down. We have 2 more rounds. So we're going to come up, left, center. Again, relax your glutes, relax your booty. You don't need to squeeze. Okay, last one, come up and right, center, left. You got it. You're doing awesome. And roll back down. Nice job. Hug your right knee into your chest. Take the left leg out nice and straight. Then hold behind the right leg for me, kind of right up around the thigh. Reach it up and bend. So we're just gonna lengthen those hamstrings a little bit. If you are tight in your hamstrings, I know it won't necessarily straighten all the way, and that is okay. So you're just doing the best that you can. Nice job. Let's bend. Place your left hand on the knee, bring it over to the left, and you're gonna look to your right. And then let's bring it back to center. Hold behind the leg again, reach it up. Draw that belly button in. Think about both hips being down nice and heavy because your arms are gonna come down. We're gonna go into a leg circle. So what you're gonna do is lower the leg down and then bring it around to the right and up. Okay, so I'm lowering it down the center and around, and I'm trying not to let anything else move. So you do as small a circle on that side as you need to. So typically in Pilates circles, we'll do bigger circles or we'll cross over the midline, but I like to keep them a little more controlled here when we're in level 1, just to really work on what's happening in the hips, okay? And around, good. Now switch and go down around to the right and lift. So again, another example of how this workout would be used is I had surgery 10 months ago now, and recovering and getting back into my Pilates work, I was doing a lot of this. So I took my leg circles back to this level 1 place so I could build my strength back up. Okay, nice job. Hug the knee in, and then we'll switch legs. So just hug that left knee in first. Hold behind the leg. Your hips are nice and heavy as you reach it up and in. So it doesn't always mean you're new to Pilates. Sometimes, like I said, it means we're recovering from an injury or a surgery or coming back after giving birth. So many reasons we would want to come back and review and really build our strength up in a safe way with this kind of awesome workout. Okay, come in, grab the knee with the right hand, bring it to the right, left arm out to the left, and twist. Nice, and then back. Hold behind the leg again. Reach it up. When you're ready, your arms come down. We're gonna lower it down the center and around. Okay, and you'll even see sometimes I take my hand and I place it on my hips, try to see what's going on. I wanna make sure that things aren't moving, okay? So don't be afraid to check it out. If you need a variation of this, you can try it with the opposite knee bent, okay? Relax your neck and let's switch directions. So exhale, lower it down to the left. Inhale, up. If you get hip popping, then you'll want to do a little bit smaller circles, and as you get stronger, that will go away. It'll start to decrease, okay? As long as it doesn't hurt. We're talking about painless, just that popping that happens sometimes without pain. Nice, and then hug that knee in. Just do smaller circles, but like I said, as you get stronger, that should start to go away. All right, nice job. Place that foot back down. Bend the other one. What I want you to do is really think about drawing your belly button in, but keep your back in that nice position. And we're gonna bring the right leg up to what we call tabletop. Again, draw the belly in because you wanna brace and keep that controlled as the left leg comes up. So tabletop is a 90-90 position. It means 90-degree angle at the hips and at the knees. And now from here, what I'd like you to do is reach the right leg out, pull it back in, left leg, and in, okay? Continue. Modification here or variation would be like this, that you just come back to bent, all right? So either one. And if you're ready to progress this a little bit, okay, if you wanna go maybe into some level 2, what I want you to do is bring the hands behind the head like we did earlier, come up to a crunch and continue here. So lots of variations, we'll just do a few more. Nice job. Keep reaching the leg out. Believe you can do it. 2 more. Nice job. Roll down. Hug your knees in. And you're going to roll onto your left side. So we're going to lay down flat on our sides. You can either have your head down on your arm or your elbow bent. Bottom knee is going to be bent and your top leg is straight, and really reach it out away from you. Pull the toes back towards you. Sweep the leg forward, then point and bring it back. So it's an inhale and exhale. I want you to pretend that this leg is on an invisible table. So it is just sliding on that table, meaning it's keeping the same height the whole time. You're not dropping it farther down. You are not lifting it up. And then you're trying to keep hips stacked, belly button pulled in. Okay, now keep the toes pointed. Come forward, up, and around for a circle. Nice job. See if you can relax your neck and only make the circles as big as you can without anything really rocking around in here. Okay, so again, we're just trying to keep ourselves nice and controlled. We call it purposeful movement. I want you to decide how your body is gonna move. I don't want your body to decide for you. Okay, switch directions. Nice job. And don't worry either if you get off on the pattern of breath. That's okay. My thing is I just want you breathing, okay? That's the most important thing. Just breathe. If you can find a pattern, that's great, but please do not stress at all about that. Okay, 1 more. Nice job. Stay here. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Bend it in. All right, we're going to go to the other side. So however you want, you can roll over, you can sit up and lay down. And same position, okay? If you were down flat, you'll do that. Otherwise, you can have your head in your elbow like I am. Stack those hips, pull the toes back and inhale forward. Exhale, point back. Really feel like you are trying to draw a line with your toes as far as you can on every opposite wall in the room that you're in. Like that's how much you are trying to reach that foot out away from the hip. You want to think of length. Just because we're always so compressed all day long, I want you to learn to use every single bit of space that you have in that wonderful body of yours. Okay, keep the toes pointed. Forward, up, and around. Nice job. Don't be surprised if one side is different than the other. That is common on many exercises, and this I find is one of them. We definitely learn kind of where our tightness is. Okay, switch directions. Rest again whenever you need. You just rest and you come right back in. And then as you know you're getting stronger, you will have fewer rests. That's the great thing about it. You always have a way to check. Okay, stay here. This is it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. You're going to roll onto your stomach. Okay, so I'm going to have you start with your legs hip distance apart. And then your hands are going to come right underneath your shoulders. Your fingertips are in line with your shoulder tips. And then you're just barely resting like the bridge of your nose and your forehead down. On an inhale, what I want you to do is lift your head. Lift your chest. You're just pressing very gently into your hands and then lower back down. Okay, and then lift. If this is too much, then this is your variation. You're just gonna stay here. You're just gonna try to lay in this position for a minute or two, okay, with your elbows down and extension. All right, and that's a great place too. So what we're trying to do is just gain some extension in that upper spine. So it's a small motion. Inhale. And don't be looking up towards the ceiling. You're looking just barely in front of your mat. It's really more about what that upper spine is doing. One more. Almost there. You're doing great. Nice. Reach your arms out in front of you. Legs are reaching back. When you're ready, head lifts, arms, feet, and you're going to alternate kicking your arms and feet. This is called swimming. Nice big inhale and exhale. If this is too much, your variation would be only doing the arms or only doing the legs, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, rest on one cheek. That was awesome, good job. Come back to center. Bring the feet about mat distance apart. Press up, and then continue to press all the way up into what we call swan. I want your hips lifted too, okay? And then slowly from here, draw that belly in. Keep your knees wide and press back into your child's pose. And that was a great